Lay it on me, Adam. What's going on?
All right, so you are getting charged with possession of a Class 2, reckless
Okay.
evading, misdemeanor possession of a CDS, assault with deadly ×2, arson, first-degree robbery, and kidnapping. The first-degree robbery and kidnapping are because your casings for your Class 2 came back to a Bobcat.
And DNA was at the crime scene.
Oh, yeah, that as well.
All right, run it by me again.
So
I
for
think we can plead
this
guilty to
incident,
this.
you had possession of a Class 2, reckless evading, misdemeanor possession of a controlled and dangerous substance,
Oh, they're not gonna go for the
and then
C4.
2 times assault with a deadly.
Bro, every
and
time I
then
hype myself
arson.
up for some crazy court case,
And
we get
because
cucked.
casings for your gun came back to a Bobcat, you are also getting first-degree robbery and kidnapping.
How big is the arson charge? Do I want to fight arson? Because, like, there's no way to prove that shit.
Hello, officers.
Listen, guys, we didn't get rid of the Draco yesterday
Well,
because
that's
Bobcat
not
was
standing
scuffed
in
and
that
no
room
cop
listening
showed
in
up.
on
What the
shit,
fuck do you
Flop.
want from me?
I'll fuck you up, Flop, legally.
Bro, we getting cucked here, man.
All right, Flop. Go get out there. Go get out there, Tiger. Go get him. Okay. And they said they are willing to play ball with you and mentioned possibly having you speak to them about an incident that happened at Burger Shot last week where
I will not speak to the officers about
Yeah.
anything.
where that Nemoe
Tell them I'll
person
start
was
speaking to them
murdered.
again when they start taking the testimonies that we have at Rooster's Rest against the same shit that happens to us as seriously as they take it when they have a testimony against me. You can tell them that right now.
Hello.
Hey,
Sorry,
Hey, we're still
welcome.
talking about fucking lawyers, sir. What are you doing?
So can we have some more
Oh.
time, officers?
Oh, we just told.
We were,
okay,
we were
just
told that you
were
guys were looking
yeah,
for us.
my-
My apologies.
Sucker.
Flop do be trying to fuck him.
Fuck, I was ready for like a big court case. I'm kind of pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. Some
Yeah.
stupid shit. There's some petty shit.
So what the fuck happened?
Oh, I just went full dumb mode today. You know, no boys around to keep me in check. You know how it goes.
Oh hell yeah. What, so you try to like burn down fucking it's not
I'm
Dean's
fucking
World.
pissed at him.
Hold on, that's me. Yeah, what happened? Just like a very quick rundown.
I mean, pretty much exactly what they said.
Okay, so do you feel as though anything should be fought here, or anything would
When
be
I was
sick?
getting ready to fight some big charges, when I thought they fucking saw me throw the fucking C4, but apparently they didn't. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, arson's a whole lot better than that. But did you shoot down 2 people?
Yeah, I mean, it was self-defense because they shot at me first, but there's no way they're gonna buy that. I mean, we could
Yeah.
take that to court, but I feel like I'd just be wasting your time, and I feel bad.
Well, don't feel bad about wasting my time.
Plus, me and Burger Shot, we got like this whole thing where we don't really fucking snitch on each other.
Oh,
You know
it's
what I mean?
Burger Shot?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I don't really
okay.
want to call. You know, I don't want to snitch Ken out in court.
All right. Well, I leave it up to you. I have no problem going like 24
But
hours.
I'm trying to
just
understand
sitting
how
in
did the
cells being
cops
petty
get
with people.
casings from Bobcat because nobody showed up to that, and we waited there for a while.
I don't know. They're saying that there was your DNA along with the.
And why
casings from the gun.
kidnapping?
Did you kidnap somebody for? I don't know how Bobcats go.
How do
You
I, but how do I
kidnap
get
people for that?
kidnapping somebody for Bobcat if there was no cops there at all, even when we left?
There's, we can ask for like pictures and shit and see if they have anything from that. But they potentially could have showed up after or taken like a.
No, but the
taken, like,
hostage
an
we
instant
took, I know for a fact, was not going to snitch.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say maybe the hostage made an
I mean,
incident
obviously,
report.
okay, I don't know for a fact, but like this guy was pretty fucking chill.
Okay.
Didn't we take the Angels? They wouldn't snitch us out.
All right. Well, honestly, these charges don't sound the worst.
And the
and
other one
assault
was
with
Chips,
deadly is
and he wouldn't
kind
snitch
of
us
lower
out.
down on the charges they can get you with for shooting.
And tell him this
people.
kidnapping charge is bullshit.
Yeah. All right.
Ask them which cops responded to the Bobcat.
All right. Bobby Smith, come on in.
Unless we had this Draco from the Bobcat. There's a Bobcat. Cops responded. We got away on the boat with Speedy.
Hey,
Boys,
Bob
we're almost
Smith,
to the
please
raid
come down
goal.
to
Almost to the raid
interrogation.
goal.
We have a question for you.
Even kid, like, hey, what's my total time in fine, Adam?
I'll just ask the cops that. I don't have shit where I can just add it instantly.
We can go full screen. Sorry, I'm dumb. Like, I'm telling you, no cops responded to this Bobcat. None.
Yeah, well,
Like, we
we'll ask
waited there
about
for a
that.
while. Sucks too, because we were gonna go get rid of the Draco, but we just wanted to fix our tire first. We should have just gone to straight get
Hey,
rid of the Draco.
Flop, could you call Bob and Bundy down to interrogation again?
Are you third imposter?
No, I'm not a third imposter, please.
Hello, are you ready for us?
Are we ready
Yeah,
this time?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay. Real quick, folks, just for officiality, we're placing a microphone on this table. I will be recording this conversation that we're having.
You want me to put that down, Bob?
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can do it yourself.
I'm gonna place down my own real quick.
What was that?
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Shouldn't we have confiscated all electronics off of them? Yeah,
Wait, why did it go automatically
Anyways.
go to 1700? What the fuck?
Okay. Hello. This is.
Yeah, we're not doing 1700. Don't worry
Sergeant
about it.
Bob Smith with Los Angeles Police Department.
I don't know why I
I'm
did
here
that.
with Sergeant Bundy. If you want to say something.
Yeah, what,
Okay,
me? You
just
want me to say
yeah, just
something?
trust me. Bundy's here.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
also
here.
with Mr. Buddha. Mr. Buddha, if you'd like to say something for the record. Okay, Mr. Buddha is looking at me with his eyes. He's not saying anything. But I'm also joined by his lawyer and co-counsel.
We don't say shit. We
Nielsen.
play hardball like crazy here.
And?
Mina Rocket.
Perfect.
Come on, I want to see if you remember your name. God damn.
Okay, for official purposes, Mr. Buddha, you've been aware of, or you've been Mirandized already, and you are aware of your legal rights sitting here in this interrogation room, correct?
Yes, sir. I plead the fifth.
Understandable. Obviously, you have legal counsel here. Adam Nielsen is here as a representative.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Are you aware of your charges?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
This one's
you're
more for the record. Could you run us through those?
Sure. Mr. Buddha is here on an incident that occurred earlier today regarding the burger shot. Getting a few things happened there actually. An explosive was set off. There were shots fired, and a car was lit on fire. As a result, Mr. Buddha was apprehended, and he is therefore
An
looking at
explosive
the
was set
charges
off?
of criminal possession of a Class 2, the
Let's
rifle
give
that we
him- dude,
found on him.
Lumi, you're
the reckless
stupid. I
evading,
give these cops
the
more RP than most people,
misdemeanor
man.
possession
But when
of
Lang has to play
meth that
hardball,
were
he's
found
going
on
to
him.
play hardball.
2 times assault with a deadly, as there were 2 victims in that incident, as well as arson. As
Go back to your
Mr.
channel,
Buddha
bro,
set a
please.
car on fire. We found gasoline on site. We also found the car that was burnt. In addition, Mr. Buddha's DNA or forensics were found at a Bobcat incident where a hostage was used in the result of a first-degree robbery. So he's looking at the first-degree robbery charge, and he's looking at a charge of kidnapping.
All right. Can I ask you, which cop responded to this Bobcat yesterday? Were there several or one?
Yesterday.
There were 2 officers who responded. One of them was Spartan. I don't recall the other one. I'd have to refer to the report.
Where does this kidnapping charge come from?
There was a hostage. There was a victim there at the Bobcat security.
Did you get a
situation.
witness statement from this
We did.
Yes.
hostage? All right.
And what was his statement exactly?
You want me to read the whole thing into the record for you?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely, Sure.
Okay, give me just 1 second here. The hostage said, I was walking around the Alta Street apartments by the main street when a black and color hatchback drove up behind me with 4 males. They told me to get in the trunk. They then drove me to the Bobcat security. Upon arrival, they told me to put my hands up. They then started doing something to the door. I'm not sure what. All I know is that it was very hot, so I took a step back. They got through the first door and had me stand still in the second room where I heard gunshots behind me. Then they left. Or, sorry, verbatim it says that they left me here and they drove off.
Where in that statement does it say my name? Didn't hear it there.
Again, your forensic server found on scene. We found
And that
DNA.
proves kidnapping how?
I'm sorry. What are you trying to imply here? That somebody else was there and then this person was taken hostage?
Anything could happen, right?
Sure. It just lines up very well with the timeline. Obviously, this place was hit. Officers arrived afterwards.
Right, and
There
lines
was
up very
a-
well with the timeline, sure.
Lines
But
up
how does
with the
that prove kidnapping?
timeline.
I'm still waiting for that part.
Again, this person was found on scene when officers arrived.
And,
And
your blood.
what
and
does
the
this
same
prove
bullet
kidnapping?
casings.
What does my blood have to do with kidnapping?
You-
Because according to the witness's statement, the same individuals who kidnapped him were also the ones who went in the back and got into a firefight. Meaning that if your
Did
blood and
the
casings
officers
are
who
back there-
responded see this man being taken against his will?
no, that's what we got his statement for.
That's what you got his statement for. Now, how are we sure that this man wasn't involved in the very thing that he testified against? How do we know he was kidnapped?
Because hostages are searched and GSR tested, and none of
Hostages
us
are
forensics came
searched
back
and
to the scene.
what is searching and GSR testing proof kidnapping exactly?
Well, it proves that they're not involved, right?
How does that prove that
unless
exactly?
unless you'd like to testify that you were working with this person and they were there, like set up to defend you or take off the blame, which again doesn't really line up either.
I'm still missing the kidnapping part here, sir.
Okay, so is your issue with the kidnapping? The other thing is, I'm not the responding officer to this. This is a warrant that we're looking at, and that's why we're discussing it. This is something that I wasn't there for. I'm giving you the statement. We already gave you the full statement of the victim.
Yeah, a statement that mentions no name of me kidnapping me. None of my name or me kidnapping me, anybody.
Okay, and if you'd like to argue that, again, I'm sure you understand how warrants work, and I'm sure Adam can guide you through the warrant appeal process. I can't testify because I wasn't there on the scene of the report, nor was I there when the forensics.
But
were
as
collected.
you just spoken, it really sounds like none of your officers were. They were there after the cause, right?
Well, sorry,
Oh.
say it again.
Yes,
But the
is
way you
officer who
worded
issued
this, it
warrant
seems
on
like
duty?
none of your officers were there. They were there after the fact. So how does that prove? Well, even them being there, how are they going to prove kidnapping?
I think I think your argument. I mean, it makes sense if it wasn't for the fact that they were responding to the Bobcat. So
Okay, but
your
when they
argument of
got there,
somebody
did
was
they
maybe
see
there after
anything?
you left, because you haven't said anything about actually being there and doing this. By the way, you're only arguing that you didn't kidnap somebody. I just want to put that out. So are you admitting to being inside of the establishment and then leaving, and then you didn't have a hostage,
No,
or
I'm just
what's
trying to
the?
understand how a blanket charge of kidnapping gets thrown on me due to a statement and literally
I
no
would
witnesses, sir.
I would just like for you to explain why your blood and the casings that match the gun that
Oh,
you have
I would
today are found
happily
at Bobcat.
explain that after you explain to me how this makes sense that I kidnapped this man.
Because the same individual who performed the kidnapping also performed the robbery in the back, and
Based on what
the
evidence?
based on the witness's testimony that he felt something very hot. They suddenly got through a door, and then he heard a
Based
bunch
on a
of gunshots behind him.
testimony, but when the officers got there, were there any men kidnapping this guy?
No, we just told you.
Is the
Yeah,
officer who
right.
wrote this warrant on duty?
If he is, that
we'd
might
have
be
to
one of
look.
the beeps we just heard. Let me see. Oh, actually, yeah, the officer who wrote the statement is on duty.
All right. Can I get a moment with my client, please?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just 311 to get that officer for you, Adam. Just take that off the table. There we go.
All right. So
And they don't got shit.
yeah,
It doesn't prove that I
if-
kidnapped this guy.
yeah.
That's the
If
dumbest
they,
shit I ever. It's literally a blanket charge because they're too lazy to fucking do actual police work.
I mean, if somebody testifying that you kidnapped them, though, then it's probably
But
gonna
that
stick.
proves
But
nothing.
how it
How does that prove anything? How many testimonies have we given that have literally allowed men to walk and women walk free because it wasn't enough to prove anything?
Yeah.
So this random
I mean,
guy gives a testimony, cops never showed up, they show up after the fact, boom, warrant?
Yeah, like we can speak to the officer, see if they actually like saw the guy in the Bobcat or anything like that, and then go from there. But if they can place him on scene, then it's a bit less likely that a judge would buy that.
It still does not make sense. Even if he was on scene, it could have been any other person that kidnapped this guy and brought him to this Bobcat.
Yeah.
I could have allegedly hit that Bobcat the same fucking day a couple hours earlier. Doesn't prove that I kidnapped this guy. Right?
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, fuck it. Let's just get the officer down here. We can argue with him for a bit. Uh, yeah, fuck it. I don't think I have anything else. Till we talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, this kidnapping charge is
You have
bullshit. We'll
anything
take
you
a
want to
bench
go over?
trial.
Anything? All right.
Oh, we don't care if we get charged. Obviously, we'll get charged for doing Bobcat, right?
one
But kidnapping, like, there's
second.
no way to prove that we kidnapped this guy, bro. It literally proves nothing.
All right.
Now, obviously, casings and blood prove that we were in there shooting our gun. Doesn't prove we kidnapped someone.
Hey, Flop, just letting you know we're ready again.
Yeah, if we didn't have the gun, the DNA wouldn't have proved shit. But obviously, we're not going to fight those charges because we didn't get rid of the gun, right?
Also, it seemed like Bob got really pissed when I asked for a minute. So
Yeah, I don't give
if
a
you want
shit.
to
These
piss him
guys get
off,
pissed.
no, but I mean, if you want to piss him off, probably just call for a couple more moments.
When do you start pleading the fifth, dude? If you don't understand that we control that entire questioning, then I don't know what to tell you. The minute they start questioning us, we'll plead the fifth.
What's that?
All right. There we go. Recording device is plugged back in.
Okay, yeah, we've summoned an officer. Should be here.
All right, we
there
can get
we
a
go.
judge as well because we will be going to bench trial for this kidnapping charge.
Okay.
Yeah, so Spartan, just to fill you in, we're talking about the report that you wrote, I believe it was about 24 hours ago in relation to a bobcat. The only two charges that we've levied in relation to that report is a first-degree robbery charge and a kidnapping, but Mr. Buddha would like to go to bench trial on that one. So since that's yours, we figured we'd call you down.
Give me 1 second.
I believe you should be able to contact the individual that you need for a witness statement on that.
Okay. I've already pinged the judge because he clearly want to go to bench trial on this warrant. Do you have issues with the other charges that you're being faced with?
Well,
It's a different
for
incident.
now, we can just focus on the warrant.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand how we're gonna do this, I guess.
And Mina's becoming a lawyer
I
too,
guess
huh?
we can
I
go
like
to the
Mina a
bench trial
lot.
because the judge is basically ready.
Yeah,
Argue this
that'll,
warrant and then come back here and then talk about these charges.
I mean, that'll free you and I up for a little while, Bob. We don't have to go to that bench trial.
Fair enough.
Well, I hope you make it to the second bench trial.
Yeah, we'll probably be there for that one.
We'll be there
Perfect.
for that one.
Oh, did you guys promote it to an incident? Is that what happened?
Yes, yeah, it's been
Okay.
promoted
Yeah.
to an incident.
Sorry, I was looking for it in reports.
Okay, well, a judge is ready whenever you want to start bringing Mr. Buddha down there, I guess.
Yeah, boys, just, after this bench trial, we're going to be arguing a lot of charges here and whatever you guys are trying to charge me with. So, just make sure to be there.
Okay. Do you
Yes.
want to? I mean, are you pleading the fifth across the board on those charges, or do you just not want to talk about? Are we talking about those first? Do you want us to set up?
Nothing I
interview, or-
say will change what narrative you already have. So we will continue to plead the fifth on those charges and see you in court about it.
Okay. And I don't know if Mr. Nielsen filled you in, but we were actually hoping to talk to you regarding another separate investigation that
I will
Burger
talk
Shop.
to you about the separate investigation once you start taking the testimonies that my employees give on the various attacks that happens at my restaurant, just about as seriously as you take any testimony with my name in it. Then we can talk about it, sir.
We could talk about that too if you'd like to have a discussion regarding whatever happened at your establishment.
I've done this multiple times and it's got to me nowhere, so I would like to not waste my time
Okay.
any longer on those
So
situations, sir.
again, obviously the recording device is on. I just want to confirm that you do not wish to work with the police regarding the incident that happened at the Burger Shot, the murder in particular.
Well, he pleads the fifth, sir.
Okay,
yeah,
no,
I plead the
I understand.
fifth, sir.
That's totally fine. I just want on record that he's pled the fifth for that specific conversation.
Hey, Adam, do you represent Mr. Buddha individually, or do you represent the Roosters Rest as a whole?
Why do you ask?
I don't think that's
Bucky?
any of your business, sir.
Well, no, I'm just curious, more on a personal level than a professional one. I took a report a couple of days ago. I gave the report number to Patrick DeSalt, but it was in relation to an actual attack on the Roosters Rest. If you guys needed it for property damage or anything, I could give you the incident report on that later.
You got one report out of hundreds and you feel good about it there, sir?
No, not at all.
All right, just making sure.
I think he was just trying to imply that we do look at Brewster's Rest just the same.
That does not
all.
implicate any sort of anything, sir.
Okay, and that's how you feel. That's totally fine.
That's not how I feel. That is the truth, sir.
Get your bench trial sorted.
Thank you, sir.
What did they do to my sweet baby boy Patrick? What the fuck did they do?
All right, boys, ready for this bench trial? And girls?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we probably should have tried to speak with Spartan first, but fuck it.
Nah, fuck this guy. Don't give him anything. Listen, I'm telling you guys right now. I
No,
did do
just
that
mean Spartan to
Bobcat.
see if he'd. Yeah,
No
but
cops
I just mean
responded.
see if he would drop the. See if he would drop the shit.
Oh, Spartan ain't gonna drop shit.
All right.
Yeah, he ain't gonna drop shit.
Wonder which judge it is. Oh, I guess it's Crane.
Hey, it all goes to shit. By the way, I'm running out of that courthouse. I'm just telling you guys that right now.
All right.
Be on the run.
Got it.
Definitely didn't hear anything right there.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh. So let's see what happens with this. So, what car did you have yesterday? What did they say? A black, black SUV, like four-door sedan or some shit?
Yeah, I mean, in the test, the thing is, his testimony, he's never said my name.
Yeah. I'm
what
just
I
trying
mean?
to make sure the other details match up. So, like, do you remember what car you had yesterday?
No car. Never was at the Bobcat during this time.
Yeah, it sounds like they're just placing him in there only because of the casings from the gun and
Yeah.
that bit of DNA. They're just jumping from that.
Yeah, but I just mean when you did do the Bobcat, what car did you use?
Yeah, it was a 4-door something. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure the basic shit lined up at all. Be interested to see if they actually can get the hostage, because there's a very good chance they aren't around for this bench trial.
I mean, why does the hostage need to be around? He already gave his testimony, right? What else can he say?
Well, he's not there to testify and say what happened then.
But he said what happened in his testimony, right? So what else
Well,
did he need to
it's-
testify?
Well, not being able to question them basically hurts the PD's case. Because
But what questioning
just
can
getting
they
it-
do that'll prove it
no,
was
no,
me?
no. I mean, it would be from on our end. Us not being able to question somebody in relation to allegations against you is good for us.
No, I know, but even if he showed up, I just don't understand how it'll prove that it was me that kidnapped him.
Yeah. No, I know.
Statement, but he already gave his statement, right? Like his statement, I'd imagine is not going to change. We should probably try to argue robbery too. But I don't know if it. Hey, they're charging me with robbery as well for this warrant, right? What were the charges?
The charges were first-degree robbery and kidnapping from the Bobcat, and then from today, arson, 2 times assault with deadly, misdemeanor CDS.
Now, here's the issue. We never blew up that door and robbed anything.
Okay.
I don't want to say it was scuffed as an excuse because that'd be fucking dog shit. But you know, our explosives guy called in sick, so we couldn't get behind that door.
Okay. Well,
The thing is, let's not do that. Actually, scratch that. Scratch that. Let's not argue that. That's gonna be too fucking
Well,
weird. It's gonna
hold
be too
on.
fucking weird. No, I don't want to argue that. It's gonna be too weird. We'll just roll with that.
yeah,
It's
I'm
fine.
just reading other shit. Because now robbery includes attempted robberies. In the past,
Yeah, but it's
saying
gonna be
you
too fucking
failed-
weird. I don't want to bring scuff in this shit. This might be a
No,
good
no,
case.
but I'm saying that beforehand because if you literally didn't steal anything, robbery wouldn't have fit. But now robbery basically includes attempting to steal shit.
Oh, even if it's an attempt
So
and you
it's
steal
still-
nothing, it's still robbery. Interesting.
Yeah.
Shortcutted it.
Yeah,
That's
because
kind
it
of
used to be like
dog
it used
shit.
to be like if you are hitting the vault and you like fuck it up and you fail, then you can't get charged with robbery. But they changed it, so that still applies then.
Oh, so that doesn't even matter. I mean, we're not gonna argue it anyway, so it's whatever.
Well, are Bobcats financial institutions?
No.
What the fuck are at Bobcats?
Bobcat has a bunch of military grade weapons.
Okay, well, they're not a store, bank, or financial institution. So, robbery doesn't really apply.
Wait, what? Say that again? What is robbery?
So robbery is stealing anything of
Am I
value
okay
in the
to come
care,
in, you
custody,
guys?
control, management,
Hey,
or
save that for court.
possession.
Save that for court. We'll tell that straight to
I'll
the
save
judge,
that for a
alright?
sec.
Yeah, you're
Am I
good.
okay to come in, you guys?
Oh
What are you guys
my
talking?
god.
We're good, Spartan.
You're good? Okay.
Oh my god.
Before we go to the bench trial, I was just curious on what charges he's contesting. Is it just kidnapping or is it every single
And the
charge?
robbery.
and the
And
robbery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. I just wanted to double check, just so I know what we're kind of going in and I'm not kind of straying away from what you guys are contesting, okay?
Yeah,
Other
sounds
than
good,
that,
sir.
the only thing that I'm doing right now is I'm going to wait for one of our special prosecutors to answer back to me to see if he can come in for the bench trial. If I don't get a reply within the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to take you down and we'll just
Could
do it, okay?
you
Yeah, no problem,
let me
sir.
know which one that is?
I mean, you want to
Search
just wait
cross.
down there? That
Okay,
way,
sir.
if he shows up, he can just meet us there. That way it's faster.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Give me 1 second to get my other
Okay.
officer ready to go, and then we'll get you into a cruiser and get you down there, okay?
Sounds good, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
give me 2 seconds. I'll get you guys out.
Okay. Hey, read the robbery charge. Make sure you're fucking whispering at him.
Yeah. So, robbery is the act of taking or attempt to carry away with the intent of stealing anything of value in the care, custody, control, management, or possession of any store, bank, or financial institution, including but not limited to all Flicas, 24/7 gas stations, LTD gas stations, or Evangelico's jewelry stores. So,
Please. That's the thing. That's what you should first open
Yeah.
with when we talk to this judge.
yeah, it could
Gotcha.
be argued that.
But
We're
you guys
gonna-
are coming? Sorry.
Hello, Flop.
We're gonna bring him down now.
Hi,
I'm gonna have
Flop.
him bring him down. I'll meet him down there. I'm gonna let you guys out so you guys can get down to the courthouse, and then like I said,
All right,
let you
sounds
know
good,
from
sir.
across.
All right, awesome. Let me go and get you in handcuffs real quick, all right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, let's get you. Whoop.